Hi, this is Taylor Edrington, and this is a fishing condition update. Today is a day that is definitely a transition on the Arkansas. For the last week, we've experienced pretty turbid water all the way from Browns Canyon, or at least Salida, down to Canyon City and even further, obviously, due to monsoon type conditions in the region. Which is great, but the river has been fairly unfishable until the last couple of days, and we've really seen a nice transition the last 2 days. The fisheries definitely turned back on in a big way, and today we see clear conditions all the way down to Canyon City. So the river is back where it needs to be clarity-wise, and fishing great. Our reports from our guides are tremendous, from Cotopaxi down to Canyon City, and even in Canyon City. We've had trips in Canyon City throwing large dry flies or hopper dropper rigs and being very successful. And a lot of nice fish as well. So that river cool down, as well as the clarity change and a little bit of a flush out, is definitely what this river needed, as every river needs, every season, a little bit of a flush out. That's usually what we tend to see during runoff conditions in late May and early June, but we didn't have that this year. So fish have definitely responded nicely and becoming much more active, and we're still seeing as much hatch activity as we have, which is a tremendous amount this summer. So as far as flows go right now, we're at 385 CFS, in that general area, from Wellsville to Canyon City. So we will see it maintain around that region, around 375 CFS, and we should see hatches maintain, as well as see fishing productivity maintain, as long as we stay in that 350 to 450 CFS mark. Easy wading, really easy wading. Shoot, there's really not a place you can't cross the river right now. So fishing the north shoreline is extremely accessible, and we are focusing on hopper dropper stuff again instead of the nymphing. Nymphing is definitely very productive, but due to the water cool down, as well as a little bit of the clarity change, the dry fly fishing and hopper dropper fishing has been tremendous in the last couple of days, and I would suspect that it will continue to be so. So as far as hopper dropper rigs go, I really like a couple of different things. Kind of back to a mainstay pattern, the chubby Chernobyl. The chubby Chernobyl is and I like the salmon body color right now, in a size 8 to 14, and of course the bigger chubby for the hopper dropper rigs, and fish are really pretty crazy on this fly this whole season, but it's really been a good fly in the last couple of days with the water clarity change back to clear. Also, another good lead fly, as well as the chubby, is the big never sink hopper, or Yeti hopper as we call it. It's one of the more productive patterns. Again, that red body, we're getting to where we're in that red time period, so the red body is definitely a key part of the fly right now, and has been for about a month. Everything's early, but we're definitely getting into that red quill time period where fish are really keen on rust color flies, as well as red color flies. The Amy's Ant, just a mainstay pattern. The Amy's Ant is a high floater, very visible with that elk wing. So another great pattern there. As far as droppers go, and these go for nymphing or hopper dropper fishing. With hopper dropper, I would run it about 20 inches to 2 feet off your hopper or your chubby Chernobyl, etc. The really great fly right now, the kind of key fly for us, is this little hot wire caddis. This is one of Moorish's patterns. It's in a rust color. Really great little pattern, real buggy, and definitely got that rust color that is so key right now. The other two are really just kind of mainstay patterns that I suggest from here really through the middle of August. The first one is the red prince. The red prince or the red hot prince is one of the better patterns out there. As far as a red quill imitation, pretty much right on. So a really good pattern, and we're fishing those in a size 14 to 16 right now. Like I said, below a stonefly on a nymph rig or below your big attractor dry. Another mainstay pattern, red copper john, size 16 to 18, just a touch smaller, but the red copper john is of course always a great pattern. As far as stonefly patterns that I'm really focusing on, one is a true kind of just a classical pattern. The hare's ear, we tie it with a soft tackle collar. It's called the Guide's Choice hare's ear. It's got a little flashback. It's got a tungsten bead. That's a great fly in a size 10 to 12. And then the other fly is actually a yellow Sally, but in a size 12 or 14, and that's the Iron Sally. The Iron Sally is one of the most incredible patterns. In fact, I did a little bit of a write-up on our last newsletter just focusing on the Iron Sally. It's a tremendous pattern and has been all summer and will continue to be, just due to the sheer mass volume of yellow Sallies in the Arkansas right now. So fishing is great. Get down to the Arkansas. Great summer conditions. Even with the hot weather, we're experiencing some really solid days. Early and late fishing is obviously going to be the best dry fly fishing. Fly shops open at 7:30. Don't be late. Be here at 7:30 or 8 so you're on the water. And then late fishing from 5 to dark is just tremendous. So try to stay through dinner on the river. Pack a sack dinner instead of a sack lunch. So if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call, 888-994-6743, as well as feel free to shoot us an email at any time. My specific email is taylor@royalgorgeanglers.com. We've got a brand new a lineup of patterns here at the shop. Come check those out, and we're prepped and ready for a great last couple weeks of July and early August on the Arkansas. So we look forward to seeing you on the river. Take care and have a great day.